Recently, the Kardashian star, Scott Disick, brought up how his past heavy alcohol and drug use are catching up with him now. Undeniably, it can take a toll on the body over time. What's my age again? While the Kardashian star, Scott Disick, has been suspected of covering up a relapse in drug use, he was open about his past. In the season 5 finale, he opted to take the Horvath test with Khloe Kardashian, Kris Jenner, and Kim Kardashian. Although Khloe was sure that Kim had said Horvath, Kim explained it as a process of having blood drawn and tested to determine a person's biological age. When getting the results, Scott explains how his past is catching up with him. Scott Disick joins the Kardashian-Jenner escapades. When Kim Kardashian, 43, Khloe Kardashian, 40, Kris Jenner, 62, and Scott Disick, 41, got their true diagnostic DNA test results, the room was tense with anticipation of what they would reveal. They gathered in a room to hear via a video call how their blood tests came back. On the other end of the call was the company's founder, Matt Dawson. And the jittery Kardashian crew waited with bated breath to find out if all their health efforts were paying off. Kim was both nervous and excited. Kris was first. Matt tells her she is 6 years younger, but Kim knows that wasn't what she wanted to hear. When Kim gets her results, she is 9.5 years younger than her actual age. And she is remarkably aging at a slower rate, 18%, than many people her age. Matt lets them know they are world-class agers. Khloe Kardashian is freaking out. But Khloe Kardashian is extremely bothered by the process. She is terribly nervous that she is going to be labeled as old. Especially after Kim gets glowing reviews. But she is sure her only saving grace is she is going to have better results than Scott Disick. It reveals the then 39-year-old is testing being in her 20s, with the results saying she is 28. However, Matt tells her she is even better than the rest as a world champion ager. After hearing her results, she screams and the camera pans out with the sound still ringing. Then, further and further out, showing her excitement echoing around the world. Undoubtedly, she is ecstatic that she beat Kim in the non-competition since she has been seen as the fat sister in the past. Additionally, she finds out she is an Olympian among the other test takers. She ranks 7th in the world for her astounding health and slow aging rate. Scott Disick remarks, "We have another Olympian," referring to Caitlyn Jenner's athletic history, Scott Disick's past heavy alcohol and drug use catching up with him. However, when Scott Disick's turn arrives, he knows it isn't going to be great, especially following Khloe knocking it out of the park. Jokingly, he says, "Competition is tough." While he wasn't freaking out like Khloe, he was dreading the report. Furthermore, he knew it was regrettably not going to be good with his track record of drug and alcohol use. When Matt Dawson reports on Scott, he says, "Your biological age is the same as your calendar age." Furthermore, he politely explains, usually what that means is in your past, you were probably not as focused on health as much as now. While his past choices are catching up with him, his biological and calendar ages are currently dead even. Admittedly, Scott Disick knows he had years of not worrying about his health in the least. He says, "There was probably 10 to 15 years there where I was going pretty heavy." Khloe interjects, doing things he shouldn't have been doing. And Scott is still trying to figure out the words to say when Kim clarifies, drugs and alcohol.